Now, they say necessity is the mother of all invention, and during this unprecedented time with coronavirus, some businesses are certainly seeing the opportunity to prove that, and particularly in the digital space. One of those businesses is DB Results, and here to tell us more is Peter Faulkner, otherwise known as Digital Pete. Hello, Digital Pete.
Hi, Lana, how are you going?
Very well. Now, tell us a little bit about DB Results and tell us a little bit about your organisation.
Yeah, DB Results, we're an interesting, innovative consultancy. We specialise in digital transformation of businesses, and we work with a lot of organisations across the board from a variety of different industries, from financial services to health to utilities to governments and so on. And we get involved in a lot of innovative, transformative programs, looking to do things a bit different to your average sort of consultancy.
Now, well, this is an exciting time for your business in particular because you ran a speedathon last night. Tell us exactly what a speedathon is and what was the idea behind this?
Yeah, so a speedathon, about 12 months ago, we had this frustration with helping organisations who are trying to innovate. And I think we saw a lot of organisations go down the same old path that everyone was trying to do, running hackathons and design sprints and all those sorts of activities. And they often resulted in very little change and innovation. And it was, I don't know if you've ever been part of a hackathon or seen them in action, but certainly it felt a bit like having a really bad wedding. There was lots of build-up, lots of time involved, lots of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. It all got blown in a couple of days and resulted in very little at the end. And that frustrated us because we saw great opportunity for our customers to go and change what they were doing, but the amount of effort to realise what the change might look like would be too much. So we looked at some innovative platforms and technologies from some of our partners from around the world, particularly in the called the low-code space, so with a company called OutSystems. And we said, well, if that stuff is so fast and allows us to build solutions really quickly, I wonder if we can use that to bring ideas to life in a much quicker way. So over the past 12 months, we ran 15 of these events. It's a bit like a cross between MasterChef and Shark Tank. I tend to run around the room and shout at everyone about 10 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go sort of thing, as we give teams from all walks of life that have been mashed together, half an hour to come up with an idea, thrash it out with a bit of ideation, and then 90 minutes to build a fully working technology solution, be it a mobile app, a website, a portal, a process solution. And it's really interesting what comes out and the look on people's faces when they see what is possible. But last night we ran our first virtual speedathon, and there was a little bit of apprehension about that because I guess we're all thrust into this work from home lifestyle now. But it worked really well. In fact, I think a lot of the feedback was it was even more focused because we were all in front of our screens for about 3 hours working together. And after coming up with these ideas in separate breakout rooms, we had about 60 people on the call at the same time. That then led to a build of solutions, and we got everyone to pitch their ideas to each other, and it was just amazing to see the result. And it was all around the theme of the pandemic, and not just from a personal sense, finding ways to respond to that need, as in health and lifestyle, but also from an organisational and economic sense. How do businesses transform? How do you respond to the immediate need really quickly? And what happens when this becomes the new normal? And then what is society going to look like as we start to come out of the pandemic? And what change will have been implemented as basically the new way of living? So it was a really interesting sort of rich event to spend time in, and a great result.
Well, I mean, it is an amazing initiative because sometimes you're the person with the idea, but then you're not the person with the tech know-how or the contacts to market it. And then you sort of think, oh, well, what's the point? So this is really a powerful idea that can bring people together and harness all those different types of skill sets to collaborate. So it's really unique, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's correct. And it's funny, as we got the teams together, we had mixtures of CEOs from organisations, CIOs, marketing people, designers, developers. So we had that rich set of different sort of skill sets and different sides of the brain working together. And when you get that together, you get some really good diversity of thought, and it produces some very different ideas. But I was amazed. Everything from dealing with the toilet paper shortage through to getting personal protective equipment to where we need it, to changing the way banks respond to need for finance for businesses, to all manner of different ways of delivering those solutions and finding ways to engage. And one of my favourites was actually supporting the local community. And actually, I know you see businesses like cafes and restaurants that can't really trade as well anymore, transforming that around to where they're becoming, I guess, supermarkets, as the supermarkets themselves feel the pressure of having to scale up to support all of society with more hygienic and remote delivery of goods and all the things that are essential to survival in this really
and what's the plan for these moving
with
forward, Peter? Like, are you going to hold more of these? How can we all get involved?
Yeah, look, we will be holding more of these. So I think our spirits have been buoyed by running this. Last night we had, first of all, normally we run these in one location at a time. So it'd be in Melbourne, it'd be in Canberra, it'd be in Bangkok, it'd be in Hong Kong as we move around the world do it. Last night we had people from all over the world logged into this across Australia and Asia, even some people, I believe, from the US who joined us. It was great to see. So as far as getting involved, we're looking to run more of these. We're looking for organisations who want to reach out and join. You can certainly find me on LinkedIn through my handle's Digital Pete. I'm glad I picked that one up. Nice and easy to remember. Digital Pete, that you can come and join, and we will run these. Or if your organisation wants to run one, we'll come and run one in your organisation, help you specifically deal with the challenges that are facing you.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's a fantastic initiative from you, Peter. All the best moving forward. And for more information, you can go to dbresults.com.au.